Thor, Love and Thunder is a 2022 American superhero film based on Marvel Comics featuring the character Thor. Produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney, it is the sequel to Thor, Ragnarok, 2017, and the 29th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The film was directed by Taika Waititi, who co-wrote the screenplay with Jennifer K. Tin Robinson, and stars Chris Hemsworth as Thor alongside Christian Bale, Tessa Thompson, Jamie Alexander, Waititi, Russell Crowe, and Natalie Portman. In the film, Thor embarks on a journey unlike anything he's ever faced, a quest for inner peace. However, his retirement gets interrupted by Gore the God Butcher, a galactic killer who seeks the extinction of the gods. To combat the threat, Thor enlists the help of King Valkyrie, Korg, and ex-girlfriend Jane Foster, who to his surprise inexplicably wields his magical hammer. Together, they set out on a harrowing cosmic adventure to uncover the mystery of the God Butcher's vengeance.
I was gonna say that was very, very impressive what you did back there.
This is my first bad guy.
You never forget your first. The other gods have killed. Is that something worth fighting for? Let's see who you are. And take off your disguise. And flick. Oh, you flicked too hard, damn it!
Nearly 5,000 years after he was bestowed with the almighty powers of the Egyptian gods and imprisoned just as quickly, Black Adam is freed from his earthly tomb, ready to unleash his unique form of justice on the modern world. Director, John Collatsera. Cast, Dwayne Johnson, Aldous Hodge, Pierce Brosnan, Noah Centineo, Sarah Shahi, Quintessa Swindell, Marwan Kenzari, Bodhi Sabongwi, Muhammad Amer, James Kuzadi Moyer, Jalen Christian, Benjamin Patterson, Odelia Halavai, Uli Latukfu, Jennifer Holland, Henry Winkler, Haim Jarafi, Sharon G. By saying the phrase, Shazam, Black Adam is granted various powers associated with aspects of powers possessed by divine entities, chiefly those in relation to the Egyptian pantheon of deities. Superhuman strength, speed, endurance, durability, etc. Skilled practitioner of magic, spellcasting and manipulation of magical lightning. Highly skilled hand-to-hand combatant and capable leader.
You have two choices. You can be the destroyer of this world. Or you can be its savior. That's up to you. Behind you! Did he just catch a rocket? He caught a rocket.
The Batman is a 2022 American superhero film based on the DC Comics character Batman. Produced by DC Films, 6th and Idaho, and Dylan Clark Productions, and distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures, it is a reboot of the Batman film franchise. The film was directed by Matt Reeves, who wrote the screenplay with Peter Craig. It stars Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne/Batman alongside Zoe Kravitz, Paul Dano, Jeffrey Wright, John Turturro, Peter Sarsgaard, Andy Serkis, and Colin Farrell. The film sees Batman, who has been fighting crime in Gotham City for 2 years, uncover corruption while pursuing the Riddler, Dano, a serial killer who targets Gotham's elite. After the COVID-19 pandemic caused 2 delays to its original June 2021 release date, The Batman premiered worldwide on March 4. The film was a commercial success, and grossed over $770 million against a $185 to $200 million budget, making it the 7th highest grossing film of 2022.
I'm vengeance.
What's black and blue and dead all over? You. Take it.
I got you! I got you!
Encanto is an American computer-animated musical fantasy comedy film produced by Walt Disney Animation Studios. It was directed by Jared Bush and Byron Howard, co-directed by Cherise Castro-Smith, and produced by Yvette Marino and Clark Spencer, with original songs by Lin-Manuel Miranda. The screenplay was written by Castro-Smith and Bush with Howard, Miranda, Jason Hand, and Nancy Cruz. The film stars Stephanie Beatriz, Maria Cecilia Botero, John Leguizamo, Mauro Castillo, Jessica Darrow, Angie Cepeda, Carolina Gaitan, Diane Guerrero, and Wilmer Valderrama. Encanto follows a multigenerational Colombian family, the Madrigals, led by a matriarch, Botero, whose children and grandchildren, except for Mirabel Madrigal, Beatriz, receive magical gifts from a miracle that helps them serve the people in their rural community called the Encanto. When Mirabel learns that the family is losing their magic, she sets out to find out what is happening, and save her family and their magical house.
I can't do this.
Let me help you. The rats told me everything. Don't eat those.
Even in our darkest moments, there's light where you least expect it.
Jurassic World Dominion is a 2022 American science fiction action film directed by Colin Trevorrow, who co-wrote the screenplay with Emily Carmichael from a story by Derek Connolly and Trevorrow. It is the third and final installment in the Jurassic World trilogy. The film has an ensemble cast, including Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, DeWanda Wise, Mamoudou Athie, B.D. Wong, and Omar Sy. It is set 4 years after the events of Fallen Kingdom, with dinosaurs now living alongside humans around the world. The film follows Owen Grady and Claire Dearing as they embark on a rescue mission, while Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler rejoin Ian Malcolm to expose a conspiracy by the Genomics Corporation Biosyn. Jurassic World Dominion premiered in the United States on June 10, 2022, by Universal Pictures. Like its immediate predecessors, the film was a financial success, grossing $1 billion worldwide and becoming the second highest grossing film of 2022.
That's another plane, right?
Not exactly.
Don't move. Bigger. Why do they always have to go bigger?
Uncharted is a 2022 American action-adventure film directed by Ruben Fleischer. Based on the video game franchise of the same name developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment. It stars Tom Holland as Nathan Drake and Mark Wahlberg as Victor Sullivan, with Sophia Ali, Toddy Gabriel, and Antonio Banderas in supporting roles. In the film, Drake is recruited by Sullivan in a race against corrupt billionaire Santiago Moncada, Banderas, and mercenary leader Joe Braddock, Gabriel, to locate the fabled treasure of the Magellan expedition. It premiered in the United States on February 18. The film received mixed reviews from critics, who found it to be a misleading adaptation of the video game franchise and underwhelming compared to other action-adventure films. The film grossed $401.7 million worldwide, making it the fifth highest-grossing video game film of all time. Morbius the Living Vampire is a fictional character appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. He debuted as a tragic, sympathetic adversary of the superhero Spider-Man. In the Marvel Comics canon, Michael Morbius is a famous biochemist who contracts a rare blood disease which he then tries to cure by using a combination of experimental chemicals, electroshock therapy, and genetic samples of vampire bats. The experiment mutates him into a living vampire, a life form with abilities and traits resembling, but not identical to, those of truly supernatural and undead creatures such as vampires. To keep his blood disease in remission, Morbius must now regularly feed on fresh human blood or face rapid illness followed by death. Initially, Morbius's mutation affects his ability to reason while experiencing hunger. This leads to blackouts and acts of violence that result in murder and villainy, occasionally followed by lucid periods during which he regrets causing harm.
All our lives we've lived with death. Why shouldn't they know what it feels like for a change?
Just accept who you are. The bad guy.